Hello and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Turntable actual play video of our Legend of the Ramblehouse Saints. When last we left off, the group had found a hope knife on this shelf, well, if I can get it going, on this shelf right here that had the legend on it that says, "For Roderick, my love." And that's where we'll pick right back up. So there's Thid holding this knife. What are you guys going to do?
Well, we figured out why he needed to order a new one. He dropped it here.
Should we get him his money back?
I don't think he needs it where he's going.
Okay.
Well, we can always give it back to Brynja.
Yep. But trapdoor time.
But there's stairs to the south.
And if you were guarding this place, would you guard the unhidden stairs? Or would you guard the hidden trapdoor?
He's got a point.
I'll just go down there and close that door and come back. And then go down here and close this door.
Excuse me. I'll get these two doors. This is, just watch for the fire. This is that room.
There was no fire.
Did you see that door just open and close it? No, nobody else?
Is the trapdoor locked?
It is indeed locked.
Wilkes, you do your thing or I do mine.
I will do my thing because it's going to be a lot quieter. Any modifiers?
Yes, a -2. Because it's actually not locked, it's barred.
You know what?
All right, so after a few moments' work, you are able to work the bar aside enough to where... Hold on a second. I grabbed the wrong thing there. You are able to work the bar aside to where you know you're going to be able to open the door. And I'm going to turn on the teleport. And now all you guys have to do is step inside. Hold on just...
Too late.
Rookie.
Because I need to change the lighting to be appropriate.
Oh, now I can't see the door.
It's one square
It
to
is
the
one
north.
square to the north. All right, let me get over here as you guys come down. I went too far. All right, so as you guys get to the bottom, our two dwarves can see just fine.
Fuck.
And this room that you guys are in, where is my... Not there. I'm going to describe the room. And even though Spike and Wilkes...
I'll cover my ears for this.
you guys see embedded into the floor of this chamber a 10-foot diameter granite emblem of a faded gold and white longsword. 4 passages lead out of the chamber in different directions. A portcullis blocks the southern exit, and a sturdy wooden door leads to the west. You guys just came down the ladder in the southern corner of the room, and you see a small chest and decrepit bookshelf on one of the other walls. There's also an orc, as well as a creature that you guys are not sure what it is. Give me just a second here because... Okay, good. I wanted to make sure that its creature type wasn't listed. And
do I need to turn on my thing of giant foe parry?
Only when you're attacking that other creature. All right.
I
And
thought
at
it
the
worked for
beginning,
those two.
you guys all hear that creature roar. Wilkes, you were up first, but you can't see much of anything.
We will pull that out and light it so we can at least see what's going on.
All right. So lighting your torch. Do.
Oh, I get a +1 fighting and shooting versus orcs.
Oh, look, it's Spike. Here, Spike, hold this for me.
Woo!
You gonna pass the torch to Spike?
Yep.
All right. Let me update your tokens.
You said there's a portcullis here to the south, correct?
Correct, and it is closed.
All right, cool.
All right, so that takes us to.
We both go noodle at the same time.
Yep. The big guy. He stands about 8 feet tall. And he roars in rage. Well, you think it's a he. You're not 100% sure. It takes a step south. And then it swings a great big old spiked club at Thid.
So turn my thing on now.
Yep, turn your giant faux parry on.
Copy that. And then I get an additional +1 to my parry because I have my spear.
And it is going to miss. And that takes us to Bash.
All right. So this thing stepped up to him. I can't break out the maul quite yet. What kind of, like, just looking, he's got the spiked club, any armor or anything?
Does not appear to have any armor, but its hide looks like really tough.
And then what about the orc?
The orc has a morning star and is wearing leather armor.
Okay. Well, we're going to step there. Oh, hey, look, I found him.
Oh shit.
Why did that do that?
I have no idea.
You're not even on the section that's highlighted.
Well, just unpause the game for me.
Let me reset it. All right.
I'm going to pull my maul, and I am going to break his morning star.
Okay. So it's going to be against his parry.
Mm-hmm. And my maul does something with breaking things. Let me double check. 2 hands plus 2 damage when breaking something. Okay, so I rolled the attack as normal. Oh no, that's we're gonna not let that one. Damn it. That's better.
Oh, wait a second. I just happened to look at the audience view. Let me fix something here.
They all blacked out.
No, I had put a roof over this.
Oh.
So I'm going to remove it so that way they can see. There we go. All right. So that time you hit with a raise, go ahead and hit that damage button.
And then I need a +2 on that whatever damage total is rolled.
Oh.
All
So
right.
30 points of damage to that weapon. It is going to be broken.
Indeed, it is. And as it breaks, sparks of energy just kind of flow out of it. All right. So that takes us from Bash.
Actually, it would have been 9, 10, 21. Still would have broken, but they don't get aces.
Ah.
Yep.
So from there it goes to Spike.
Alrighty. I feel nice in the corner. Can I do my powers one-handed?
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm gonna do well, I guess I have another question. Can I do 2 protections, like one on Thid and one on Bash?
You spend, if I remember correctly, the power. Whoops.
It should tell you if you right
Yeah.
click on
Each
protection.
additional recipient costs you 1 additional power point. So when it
Oh,
comes
okay.
up, just add 1 for each additional person you want to give the protection to.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
Yep. And no minus. You're just pumping more power into it.
How about that?
Can I use a Benny?
Yeah, click on the little Benny there in the chat box. Hey, there you go.
Oh, nice.
All right, he does
Protection
not.
with a raise.
So I'm going to drop the item into.
I have it on mine already,
Sid.
so I will just click it.
And then. All right. So then it is the orc's turn. And he snarls, dropping the haft of his Morning Star, yanks a short sword off of his back. And he is going to. Does he get a gang up bonus? He does. He is swinging. Actually, he's going to do 2 actions. His first action is he roars in anger at Bash. And Bash, you get to make a spirit test. Okay, so you win. He does not cause you to become vulnerable. And then he swings. And he misses.
And I'm just going to smirk at him in an orcish, should have brought a hammer.
All right, then it goes to Thid.
All right. What do I need to do to identify this other creature?
That would be a common knowledge roll with a -4.
Thid had previously knew about flood trolls, though. He made that check a few episodes ago.
That is true. So yeah, Thid, you would recognize it as a flood troll.
Okay, so I don't need to do a roll. Wilkes, this one on the right's a troll. The other one's not a very good fighter.
And it's a female troll.
Okay, well, I bet female trolls burn with acid. So Thid is going to take 2 actions. One being, here you go, Ash. Like I said, I don't think you're a bad fighter, but I'm really, really throwing this shit away right now.
I mean, just
Bash, just stand still. Okay. And he drops the vial of shit he was going to give to him. God damn it. Fucking meatheads. And you, meathead, and then he'll look over at the orc, or the troll, rather, and throw an acid flask that he has on his person, and it will not hit.
That does, if I remember correctly,
2d4.
those within the template. It's a small template, so let's see which way it deviates. You're in short range, 5 inches to the 9 o'clock, so it's going to stop against the wall.
God damn it, Bash, now you made me drop my fucking acid flask.
So that's where it explodes. Good news is nobody was in it. And that takes us to the next round. Wilkus, since we know that the Joker isn't working, make sure that you add +2 to all of your rolls.
Yeah, and then I did get my Benny, so.
Yep. We all got our bennies at least.
That's good, because I just blew a bunch of them.
All right, so we will attack this thing that's on the right over here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And apparently it's making me reload again.
Yeah, that's still busted for me as well.
Let me see.
Oh, apparently I still have a giant centipede targeted as well.
Oh, I'll go get rid of that. Yeah, that X being missing is kind of a pain. All right, so you hit this sucker with a raise. And it just kind of bounces off of her... Oh, it no longer bounces. So it takes a wound.
Hooray!
Drops to the ground. Then the orc's turn. And the orc, let's see. It is going to attempt another intimidate test. However, he will step to there, staying in melee. This time it's going to be against Thid, because he saw that stuff fly. Thid, roll a spirit.
Rolling some spirit. Get at me. I'm fucking pissed, okay? I only brought 2 of those motherfuckers and he made me drop 1.
All right, so you are not affected by his intimidation attempt. So he is just going to swing at you. And
I assume
He
Thid's
doesn't-
just like leaning over,
doesn't
picking
like
up
that.
pieces of glass, and he just
So he
swings
tries
too
again.
high.
and he still
just
misses.
picking up glass.
All right, then his wound closes. No, 0. Why is the wound not going away? That is really weird.
Use the HUD on the wounds and fatigue to minus it out.
It's not removing it.
Wacky.
Oh, we know he's not dead.
Hold on, let me try and refresh. All right. Let's see if it'll go. Oh. Yep. The wound went away, but the icon is still on him for some reason now. There we go. Spends 2 inches of movement to stand up. 1/3 inch of movement to move there. And then it swings its massive spiked club in a huge improved sweep.
Oof.
This is why I wanted to put the acid on him.
Oh, it's closer.
Whoops, I forgot to target everybody. That's not going to hit. So, all right. So out of all 3, it does hit Wilkus. And is Wilkus going to try and soak that? All right. And then it goes to Bash.
Well, let's see. I got Sweepy McDead Troll doing things, and then I got Swordy McGee doing things. So we're going to we're going to do 2 things. We're going to first break the club, and then we're going to smash the orc. So first, target him. Maul. -2. That is a hit. The raise doesn't matter. I will roll the damage from here rather than there.
Yep, doing it from the dice tray.
Yep, ignore that roll. So it is a 13, which will shatter the club.
All right.
As it is, I mean, that would shatter anything up to iron lock, manacles, shackles, or a door. So
Yep.
Smash that, and now we smash the orc.
And
That is a miss.
indeed.
You know what? I got another Benny.
Oh, that's not a miss.
Fuck that orc.
That is a hit with a raise. Let's see if he can soak it. And he'll try one more time. There we go.
The Benny turned that over to an 8. That's some horse
Hey.
shit.
No, that's good. Let him spend his bennies.
All right.
And I will good noodle. And as he
Spike.
does, he'll just no more of that. Breaking the one weapon and then trying to kill the orc.
Oh, Spike.
Yes. Sorry, I refreshed and I don't have like any animations now. I don't know what's going on.
Zoom out.
We got rid of the turn animation because it kept sticking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You just have to actually pay attention.
Yeah.
That's why
Well, it's
I'm
still on
calling
my
out.
screen, and I just refreshed. I'm going to step and take 2 whacks at the big guy in front of me
Okay.
with my scythe.
And the first one misses. Although, hold on a second. It's still going to miss even with a gang up bonus, but let's see what you're... Yeah, you got a +2 gang up bonus on him.
Okay. So So would you rather me? Does that automatically add it? Oh, okay. So I will.
No,
add
it doesn't
this.
automatically add it.
Okay, so
I
do you
mean-
just want me to not take off my -2?
On the
Just
next
straight
one, that
roll?
would be good. Yeah, just roll straight. Still a miss.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, Thid.
All right. So Thid tried to help out his buddy, but that didn't fucking work. So Thid is going to grab another alchemist flask out, and let me do the target and stuff here. So he will put that bad boy over there.
Okay.
Target you. My last acid flask. Don't have acid flask. Don't have enough shot. Shut up, game. What do you mean? Okay, reload. Because there were two different items. Okay, I apparently can't use it. I don't know what this thing's doing to me. Okay. Let me just... This is going to actually be an acid flask. But the game isn't letting me reload anything. Okay, that reloaded that time. Thank you.
All right,
Okay.
that hits.
So this is an acid flask, so it does 2d4. So I'll roll it down here.
And it
Oh, it does
does
2 damage.
nothing to him.
Nothing.
But is that enough to stop the regen?
It has
does
to.
the-
It has to at
that
least
has
cause
to
a
go
shaking.
through? Okay. First time we've dealt with regen in this system, so I
Right.
needed to know.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me get that off my character sheet since it's busted. And that's his turn. So, boom.
All right.
And now it's his turn again.
Yep. Thid's turn again.
Okay, well, acid didn't do the trick. So, let's try some fire. Same spot. Except this time with an alchemist bomb. Why do I not have enough ammo? What are you saying? Alchemist bomb doesn't have enough shots. Reload it. There's not enough ammo for a full reload. What the fuck do you mean it's an alchemist
Oh,
bomb?
because you used it last time. Here, let's
Yeah, I thought we had it
give you
fixed
one
up,
back.
so.
Oh, it says that there's one.
Right, that's my issue.
We'll make it 2, then see if that fixes it.
Yes.
Huh. Oh, because your bombs at the bottom are out. Now try and reload.
Okay.
Because this would be your last bomb for the day.
I got one more. After this, I've used 4. But I had to roll that last one as an alchemist bomb because the acid one wasn't working. So hit with a raise. Come on. Let me use a Benny. You gotta try to get this in to actually do damage, and it doesn't. Shit balls.
Sheet balls.
That's his turn. It's like, it's supposed to be working. I swear I know the chemistry on this.
All right. So he swings one of his claws.
It was she last time.
Or she. And wow.
That's actually a miss on me because of the giant parry. I didn't know he was still targeting me. Because you can only sweep with 2-handed weapons, right?
Not with this one.
Okay.
No, sweep you
Well-
can he's swinging his claws. Or sweeping with his claws.
Yeah, just let me.
Is that a special ability of his to be able to sweep with his claws? Then
Let me double check. Nope, he can't hit all three. So we will do just Wilkus. All right, Wilkus. And Wilkus doesn't take anything. And then it goes to Bash.
All right. This dude in front of me is aggravating me. So let's 2-hit on guy with this. We will remember to add my +1 bonus to fighting orcs.
oh, I haven't been doing that either.
Well, you don't get it fighting giants. The +1 to
it's for
attack
the
and
orcs.
damage is for orcs.
Yeah.
All right. And then add 1 to this because it doesn't give me an option to add damage when I click the damage button.
It does not go through.
Okay.
All right.
So that's a me.
All right. So this big, bad, and ugly is in my face.
Yep.
We're going to use extraction, targeting it, and we're going to move backwards. Oh, I went up the stairs. I didn't want to go up the stairs.
Oh,
See ya.
step away and step back down.
I can't. It's dark. I'm scared.
Wilkus, what you talking about, Wilkus?
Oh, God damn it.
All right. I'm going to take away a Benny.
That's all I got.
All right. And since this thing is vulnerable, I get my sneak attack on it, correct?
Yes.
So we will turn that on, and we will take a shot at it. And it's probably going to ask me to reload. Yep, there it is.
I wonder if it's got something to do with Suede Tools.
It might.
Hit with a raise. Yep. No, it did not do the damage correctly. So do the damage from your sheet or from your HUD and add a plus 1d6 to it. Because it gave you the raised d6, but it didn't give the sneak attack.
Shows me rolling 2d6 plus a d8, and one of them exploded.
Right, your bow does strength plus d6, one more d6 for the raise.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
So you said roll from the HUD.
Yep. I think we're going to have to get rid of tools because it's just, even after the update, it's throwing too many errors.
So do I hit raise damage?
Yes.
And now it didn't add the sneak attack. All right, so D8 and 3D6.
Yep. And make sure you click on the ace button down at the bottom. All right, so that versus his toughness.
No, and it didn't explode the D6.
D6 busted. So just roll another D6.
Yep.
And see.
$18 damage.
There, 18.
All right, so that is one raise. He is going to attempt to soak it. And a vigor check. And he successfully soaks it. All right. That takes us to Spike.
Alright. Spike has been pretty worthless here. I'm not gonna lie. I think I will just do. Oh shoot! I can't get that off my screen. I think I'll just try to hit the guy above me once.
Okay. You get a +2 for the gang up bonus.
Oh shit! I forgot my gang up bonus.
I did something.
Hey, that's a hit.
Yay!
Woo!
Oh. And he is badly wounded and shaken.
That's all I'm gonna do.
All right. His turn comes up. Let's see if he unshakes. He does not. So he is going to... Oh, he is going to try and flee, provoking from all three of you there.
I missed.
Thid missed. Bash hits. And what about Spike?
Is that something like I can do my
Yep.
touch weapon? Okay.
With your scythe, yes. Or sickle.
Okay. You
Mike,
still
if I was looking for poison rules, we would have found them.
do you still get the
I
+2?
haven't read those yet.
Do you still get the gang bonus on this?
Yes.
Not on the attack, yes, not on damage. Son of a bitch.
All right. And
No damage.
yep, no damage anywhere. So he manages to keep going.
Dang, he's got a pace on him.
All right. And that is his turn. At the top, we have Wilkus.
All right. Well, we're going to bow this guy again. And it's going to ask me to reload. Thank you. And come on. There it is. All right, so click the ace button, D8, and 1, 2, 3, D6.
Yep. All right, 17. That would be a hit with a raise. So he is going to take 1 wound. And he is shaken.
All right, and we're actually going to move over here out of his way as well, just in case he gets back up, because I've taken him down, what, twice now?
One. This twice.
Once.
Yeah, and he's gotten back up, so I'm not taking any chances of him getting back in my face.
Spike, set it on fire with the torch.
He steps forward. He gets this. Does he have? He does not have any left. So it goes to Spike.
Okay.
Oh, was he trying to break shaken? Is that what it was?
Oh, I didn't try and do shaken for him. Nope, he did not break shaken. But he was trying to run.
Ah, okay.
All right, Spike.
Fast. Alrighty. My friend here wants me to set fire to the big guy. Girl.
You gonna step up and try and hit it?
You don't need to. It's dead. This is a finishing move.
It's not dead.
It's a lie.
It's helpless, right?
Yeah, I will do it.
Why the hell did it do that again?
I'm sorry. It just wants me to feel like
Yeah,
I'm
I
used to
think
it.
I'm gonna have to go through in all of my hay weights. I'm gonna have to replace them. No, I don't know why it hasn't marked as dead because he's resilient. So he shouldn't be listed as dead. He's got one wound. He's just not incapacitated yet.
Oh, okay, so is it dropped with the one wound?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
So it wouldn't be helpless.
Yeah, let me. There we go. So he's resilient, which means he can take one extra wound before he's incapacitated. So I don't know why it's marking him as dead.
Ah, okay.
He's been like that this whole time for me.
Has he?
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you do have to make a fighting roll. Make it with your scythe.
Okay. Do I get a gang up for this?
Let's see.
+1.
+1.
Yeah, it should only be +1 because Bash is not next to you.
Okay.
And that is going to be a miss, I believe. No, that is a hit. Make sure you've got him targeted too.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
So damage will be... What's the damage on the scythe?
Strength plus D6.
Okay. So this is basically a club, so it'd be strength plus D4.
Okay.
So down on your dice tray, click your strength button, click a D4, click the ace button in the lower right. Actually, I think you have to...
I don't have, like, on the right, at the bottom right.
What's your strength die?
So, like, go over attributes, Kristen. Hover over your attributes, and what's your strength die beside it? Or just what's it say?
Yep, I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
It's a D8.
Okay.
So then
I thought
click,
you were talking about, like, on the...
no, then on the dice on the bottom right, click the D8 once, the D4 once, click the ace button.
Here. Copy. Why did it roll that?
No, I'm on it. I got the D6.
It's a D8 and a
Oh, it's a
D4
D-
and the ace
Holy
button.
moly. D8, D4, ace. Roll.
Roll. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, so 12. That is enough to make it shaken again, which will cause a second wound. Yeah, which it's not letting me apply. There we go. So as it lays on the ground, you take it out with a torch.
Woohoo!
Doesn't always need to be fancy.
All right. So go ahead and good noodle it. And this thing you guys can't see. Where is...
Oh, so it's not my turn.
Why does this not have the skills?
I don't know.
Has to be the effects of all the updates. Is it?
Amazon Prime Day.
Amazon Prime Day.
Apparently it's a thing.
I'm down for it.
Yep. So for some reason, let me get rid of. Let me do this. Sorry, gotta fix my creatures that apparently did not want to update correctly. Okay, and eight. It's got this. And I didn't even think to look at all my monsters and make sure they hadn't been affected.
Stupid updates.
Right? All right. This needs to be a hidden roll because you guys don't know what this is. And you guys hear a scream.
Is it from the direction that the orc ran?
Yep.
Does it sound like an orcish scream?
It does indeed. As he becomes shaken again.
He hasn't broken shaken yet, right?
Nope.
Awesome.
So for some reason, health estimate mod is marking them as dead when they take 3 wounds instead of incapacitated.
Hmm.
All right. So that was that critter. Now it's Bash's turn.
Well, Bash is going to run to try to figure out what's going on. All right. 3.
And as you come around the corner,
Did not mean to close that.
you see a weird looking rat kind of hidden in the shadows, and it's attacking that orc.
Is that orc still alive?
He is still alive.
Let's finish my movement. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had 6 from the run. We'll use my free action because I haven't used it yet this combat. We're going to activate Sweep on them all and sweep the both of them.
All right, so for the rat, whatever your total is, it's going to be at an additional -2 because of its size.
Heard. And we're going to wild attack this because I can. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's roll even worse. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay, so oh, it does. And it gets that. As another one appears behind you, trying to bite you, and it misses. And that takes us to this guy, who is quite dead. So I need to remove him. Thid.
All right. I was looking and I couldn't find it in the rule book, so I had the centipede venom and the spider venom that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Can I apply either one of those to a weapon
Yes,
or
but
to an ammunition?
it's not going to be something that you can do like instantly because you still need to process the venom.
Okay, so I can't use it yet.
Because right now it'll just roll, it'll pour right off. You need to add
Okay.
an adhesive type substance to it to make it
Okay.
stick to your weapon.
Got to do some alchemically shit to it.
Gotcha. All right. Well then, it'll say, "Make sure the troll's dead," and then he will attempt to run after Bash.
Oh,
That's a big old 9.
if you hit the
go.
space bar, you can then make turns.
Yeah. Oh, I shut the door on me. Or this door was the one that was open and we went in. So that was 4. All right, or was that 5? I didn't pay attention.
That was
1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
It'll count from your left off.
Okay, I gotcha. So it will go to there. Or actually to there. That's all 9. Okay. And we'll just do one action to swing at a rat.
Which rat? Okay.
This one that I targeted.
Don't know if it's going to take the
-2.
size penalty into account.
So minus
So we'll
4
see.
total then.
Well, -2, and then we'll see if it takes the size penalty into account as well. It did not.
Yeah. So I
Well.
just missed. And that'll be good noodle.
All right.
Rat!
Ooh.
You'll holler that back.
So, which one is this? This one is going to go after Bash again with a bite. It gets a +2 because it got the Joker, and it tries to bite. And it hits. See if it does anything. It does not. Then we go to the other one, which is also going to bite. And it misses. Oh, I don't know why those are all private. And then it goes to Spike.
Alrighty, I will, I guess I'll run to get closer. What do I need to roll for that?
On your character sheet,
Yep.
the run die, which is right next to
Oh,
your
yeah.
pace.
Okay.
Hey,
So fast. Can I go there?
okay. You're at a
I-
minus 2.
Pardon?
You're now at a minus 2 because you ran.
Okay. I'll just do one swing with my scythe after I target him.
You should have a +1 for a gang up bonus.
And then a -6 for the fact that it's very small and the whatever rat thing bonus it gets.
It's just a minus 2 for moving, minus 2 for its size,
Oh,
plus
okay.
1 from gang up.
Oh, so a -3 total.
And you missed.
Yep. That's my specialty.
All right. His turn. He is going to attempt to become unshaken. He's going to spend a Benny to do it. And he is trying to climb right the fuck out of there.
So I get to swing at him.
Indeed, you do. Go ahead and make your swing. Oh,
Nope. So 5. Would a 5 hit him? I don't think it does.
no, a 5 does not. All right. He scurries up and out of the pit. Let me move him to where he's supposed to be now. Okay. That takes all of his movement. Thid.
All right. Sid will say, Spike, did you make sure that troll was dead? And then swing at this rat over here. So just with a -2 for the size, but a
Yep.
+1 for gang up. So -1 total.
Actually, because I think since its friend is there, yeah, it's a minus.
Okay, so
It's a +0 for gang up.
okay, so that'd be a 6. The
And
6
a
still hit.
6 does not hit.
Okay. And that is a miss.
Bash.
Bash is going after the orc.
So stepping up and trying to climb.
Yep.
Okay, so the rats both get attacks. Hit with a raise. All right, does not cause any damage. The other one. Okay, it misses. So go ahead and make your. All right. Let me hide you for a second. As you come up right next to him, and he snarls in anger and rage. And then that'll.
Would it was climbing an action or?
Yeah, it's an athletics roll for an action.
Oh shoot! I would have declared 2. Oh well. All right. Well then, that's my turn.
All right, Wilkus.
Well, it's dark, so we're going to move forward.
I
It
just
shouldn't.
thought about that.
It shouldn't be too dark.
Oh, I
Trolls
could
on
see where
fire.
I could see where the light was, and that was about it.
Well, no, there's a troll bonfire going on.
We don't want the troll to come in. We'll shut the door and canoodle.
All right. So this one is going to turn its attention to the cactus. And misses. Oh, whoops. Should not be attacking Bash. Then it goes to Bash's turn.
Let's swing a swing. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're just gonna swing full out. Not a wild attack. Got him. Has he broken his shaken yet?
Yeah, he broke it to climb up the ladder.
No, he stayed shaken.
No, he
Oh
broke
no,
it.
you spent that Benny. Okay, that's right.
I don't know why. All right. So that was Bash.
That was Bash.
Now it's Spike's turn.
All right, Spike's looking at these little rats. Not impressed with life right now. So I'm just gonna take oops, one swing at the one in front of me, I guess.
Okay.
Since we shut the door on the troll.
You do have a +1 gang up bonus on this, but a -2 because of its size. And that is a miss. This one tries biting Thid. And it bites at him wildly because it's getting angry that it hasn't gotten anything to eat yet, but doesn't do any damage to him. Then it's Thid's turn.
So Thid will pull out a vial and an adhesive substance will go onto the shaft of his spear as he casts boost trade on himself. So for 2 actions, I need a -2. No whammies. Whammy.
Oh, critical fail. Let's see what happens, shall we? As we
This
go
trade's only
to
taking 1 point.
dynamic backlash.
Oh. Come on,
You are
Thid.
stunned, and you have to subtract 2 from all of your science rolls for casting for the rest of the encounter. So,
I
let's
am
add-
stunned, so what does stun do for me?
Every round you have to make it's a vigor check, or is it spirit? Let's see.
That's vigor.
Uh,
Was a free action at the start of the character's turn.
Yep, vigor
So
check.
since I was doing a second action, do I do a vigor check now to see if I can go through with it?
Nope,
Or
it stops
Okay.
it.
okay. Well, there's old Thid coming in hot.
All right, so he is going to try and break his shaken. He is no longer shaken. And he tries... He takes a step to there. And he tries shoving. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
He's trying to push me.
Yep.
It's a post strength roll.
Okay. So his strength versus your strength. Yeah, he's... Whoops. I clicked the wrong side. So he'll give it another shot. And does worse, so he does not shove you. Wilkus.
All right, we are going to target that rat right there. It's vulnerable, correct?
Yep.
All right, it's going to ask me to reload here, and it's going to be at a -2.
-2 for size.
All right, reload. Apparently, I'm still targeting the troll again.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and roll damage for the rat.
Oh, I've got to add the sneak attack to it. Unless it doesn't matter.
That's not going to matter. So that one is now out of the fight.
Red Joker.
And I'm going to move you.
Bennies.
Oh, wait. You can't see, so. All right. Wilkus.
All right, well, we're going to shoot this rat.
Don't forget your +2 for the Joker.
So basically straight up then. Nope, reload.
Still hit that damn troll though.
That is a miss. Unless you want to spend that Benny you got. Now it's a hit. And that is that one. It is injured. Wait a second. Is this guy? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. His turn. He is going to attempt to shove you again.
I'm going to remove my targeting from that troll if I can find him.
I did, as I read further, you can choose to roll athletics instead of strength if you choose.
Okay. It's going to be the same either way for him.
Well, I will roll athletics.
And does he have anything else he can use? No. All right, so he does not succeed in shoving you. He will expose himself as he's trying to run away. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. Target. I'll remember my +1 for fighting orcs.
And
Oh, we're Bennying that. Nope, still missed.
still missed. So he goes 2, 3. So he is able to get to there. And then it goes to Bash's turn.
Well, we ain't letting him get away. Wild attack. Oh, darn it. I didn't get my +1. I don't think it's going to matter.
Oh, Bash Big Mad.
Nope, not going to matter there.
Hit with a raise.
+1. Raise damage.
And pardon me, he is quite dead.
Is combat still going on? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, then I won't do anything else but end my turn.
Spike.
I am gonna kill this rat. Last thing I do.
Oh, that's dangerous talk right there.
I'm gonna get him.
That's a hit.
There you go.
And you make it shaken again. Let me double check that.
No, that's progress for me.
Because special rules for this guy. Okay, yep. The second shaken does cause a wound. So that one is dead, and that ends combat. And that's where we'll pick up next time. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we will see you next week. Have a great one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.